We in the building. What's good, yo?
What's the vibes, Reemo? We are here.
Listen,
He's with us.
here.
He's back.
Yo.
Shouts to Wolf.
Yo,
controlling
shout to
everything.
Wolf.
Shouts to
Shout
Mike.
to everybody here, man. So, nonetheless, man, as y'all know, man, yo, we're just here going to be debating. Yeah, definitely going to be talking about hoops and everything like that. But for the main part, it's going to be debating at a fun clip. You know what I mean? Combo, yo, listen, man, you are hip hop enthusiast as well as basketball analyst. Yo, let's get right to it, son. So, Kendrick's album drop. You know what I'm saying? Album, mixtape, EP, whatever we want to call it. Mike and Ike's at a bodega, whatever you want to call it. It dropped. It's out. You and I, we had our conversations about this. So, yo, off the rip, what do we feel? Do we feel classic? Do we feel mid? Or do we feel just not hitting the mark?
Definitely not mid, but I wouldn't say it's a classic yet. I think you have to give it time. But there's some songs that I'll definitely go back to for years to come, I think, you know?
Okay.
Whether it be Reincarnated or Whacked Out Murals.
Yeah,
I think there's like 6 songs I continually go back to. It's
Blue,
definitely not mid. I just think, you know, he's on such a high that people will try and bring him down and say it's mid. Definitely not mid. I love it. I think it's great. Is it a classic? That takes time. You know, we didn't even know Reasonable Doubt was a classic when it dropped, right? It took years to make us realize it.
Yeah, you showing our ages already? Yo, you can wait till
it doesn't mean
wait till the topic later.
It doesn't mean I was alive.
All right, I'm just saying you can wait till like later on topic.
I was alive though. That's another topic.
Nah, but real talk, I think for me, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm big on production when it comes to albums, and I feel with GNX, I feel the production was definitely quality. As lyrics. That's subjective.
Nah, lyrics were fire.
No, lyrics were fire, but it's subjective. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it's subjective in a way. You know what I'm saying? These times and stuff like that. I'll say I did go through a couple of skips in my first 3 listens. I did go through a couple of skips. But then, like you said, you know, the singles we named, I think Whacked Out Murals.
TV off, obviously.
TV off, definitely.
Obviously.
Mustard! Mustard! You know what I'm saying? Nah, but definitely, that's how I feel for me with it. You know what I mean? I've been looking online. I've been seeing everybody else having their little like tit for tats and questioning you. Oh my God,
what are the people saying?
You're not real hip hop. How do you not? Like, it's just real stupid.
What do they mean by it's not real hip hop?
No, for people that feel if it's Kendrick fans or Kendrick stans or whatever, or for that matter, if you're one that says, "Oh my God, this is a dope track by Kendrick," then others that are Drake fans or purists, they get involved. Oh, you're not really knowing hip hop. It's like, bro, it is what it is.
It's a good album, though. It's just a good album. Why do we have to overthink it?
This is the times, combo. This is the times we're in.
They had Kendrick at number 2 on the Forbes list.
Oh man, you wait. We're jumping topics. Hold on. We're gonna get to that.
I'm just segueing.
So let's segue. No, but let's segue to this, right? So Drake himself, right? He announced he has the I Need a Win Bush tour, right? I Need a Win tour. That's gonna happen.
No way. That's not the name of his tour.
Yeah, I need a Win tour. I need a Win Max tour.
Yo, that's news to me. Are you serious?
Yes.
Man, I thought Drake took his ball and went home already.
No,
with the lawsuit.
He's doing
man.
this. It starts in Australia, right?
I need a win.
I think it's 8. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's 8 stops.
He's keeping it real.
4 stops. It's 4 stops.
He needs a win.
But right, do you think he really needs a win though?
I mean, he's good. He's solidified. But in terms of this, with him and Kendrick, he might need a win if he's still competing.
All right. So here's my thing on that. Right. So let's jump to the topic. Do you feel he gets a pass for
he gets
going?
No pass. He got cooked.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on, brother. Hold on. Does he get a pass for going outside of America and starting his tour? Does he get a pass? Would you give him a pass, or should he get a pass?
He gets no pass. He got cooked. Kendrick cooked him. He did a lawsuit. It's over, man.
Yeah, but
he's still good, like in terms of like pop success.
All right, true. But
in the culture, no good. It's over for him.
Culturally, yeah.
Right now, at least.
I mean, culturally, yes, but
for the culture, he needs to disappear and come back and like
he's not going to do that.
No, but disappear, come back in 2 months with some bangers. He'll be good again for the culture.
I don't know, combo. I don't know. I mean,
it's over for the culture.
Culture. Everybody's not giving him a chance. It's over. It's over in that
Nah,
sense.
it's never over because time heals all wounds.
Yeah, true. But in this society we're in this microwave society we're in, when you're done, you're done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's not done.
No, I know he's not done, but in hindsight is 2020. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is not really giving him a chance. And then on top of that, right? Let's go back to this tour. The first leg of the tour is going to be happening the same time as the Super Bowl. So my thing to you is, do you feel he's going to take the viewership away from the Super Bowl?
No. Yeah, I don't know. It's the Super Bowl. Everybody wants to watch football at that time.
My man, I'm just saying.
Kendrick, he's going to be performing not like us unless Drake has something to say about it.
I think I just saw it before coming here. I think the hearing starts December 20th.
How do you feel about that narrative? He's fighting the music business.
I'll tell you this. If
he is fighting the new music business, but he also took his ball and went home.
Yeah, he did. But but think of it this way, right? If he is successful in this, that would be a huge uppercut to the music industry.
They have so many acts, I don't even think it'll matter.
I don't know.
Who they have, like Billy Joel and everybody else? I don't even know. They have everybody.
They have the gauntlet, but here's the thing, though. We're talking about one of the major international stars. Let's just keep it a buck. Drake's an international star, whether you like it or not. He's an international star. He's a star.
Well, let me ask you this. After a lawsuit, do you think they could come to a deal?
Settlement?
No, just a deal, because he has a deal coming up, right?
Well, he's in contract. To my understanding, allegedly, he's in contract negotiations right now.
That's what I'm saying. So you could have a lawsuit and come to a contract.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's tough, man. When it comes to those things, it's tough, dog. You know what I mean? Like in regards of, okay, public perception versus actually handling business relations. You know what I'm saying?
If he would have won this battle, even with everything that Drake said, would he have still went to court?
See, that has to come into play too. That has to come into play.
I only raise the good questions, Reemo.
No, I know that. I'm not denying you that. That's why you're combo. And I'm Reemo, and I'm here being, we're here debating about this. But I'm just saying, I don't know, man. That's because you know the saying, if it was a fifth, we all be drunk. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, all right, let's play devil's advocate, people, shall we? So let's just say, okay, he wins battle, right? He wins battle, everything. Does he do, I don't know. I think
he still sues them?
I still see it because he's going through his contract shit.
I'm not mad at anybody suing somebody for business reasons, but at the end of the day, like, he had a battle with Kendrick, he lost, and then he took his ball and went home. Like, that's how I look at it.
I mean,
see, like,
I get where you're coming from.
Like, I'm not in the interest of Drake's business. Like, that shit don't matter to me. Like, I'm just love hip hop and what happened, and he lost in the battle, and
right.
He kind of like, he went another way that nobody ever went before.
No, right. But here's the thing, though, too. Also, we got to understand. I think for us in this culture, right, I think we're putting too much emphasis on figures that we feel should play the rules. You know what I'm saying? In regard with Drake.
Battle rap, is anything off limits? That's a good question.
It is. I mean, I think that standard. Yes.
So we both watch Smack URL. You can say anything.
No, right. But here's what I'm saying on that. Right. That standard, yes. But in the same token, it's like things have changed drastically. You know what I'm saying? I get it. And then also too, you got to figure like this, right? We just celebrated 50 years of hip hop, right? So now we're in year 51. Hip hop has gotten older. You know what I'm saying? And it's gotten older in the sense of, okay, we're talking about as far as like, okay, that standard, that, okay, yo, rapping's off limits. But then again, you got players in here that just don't stick to the rules. And then they got away with it.
There are no rules in a rap battle, in my opinion.
No, true. But if it's the rule of the culture, right? In a sense. I'm just saying.
There is no rules in battle rap.
No, as far as battle rap, yes. But what I'm saying is as far as the culture, right? In a hindsight, like, okay, we expect, right? We have an expectation. If you partake in this culture, you should know the rules. You should know this. But it's showing from time in, time out. There's players that played this shit that don't fucking stay true to the culture, and then we have these situations, and then people are upset. You know what I'm saying? People are highly upset.
It sounds like too much explaining for Drake.
Nah, I'm not. No, I'm not waiting for Drake. I'm not a Drake fan. I'm an objective person that looks at things objectively. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Trust me. Do I like the fact that he did lawsuits? No. But then again, if you look at who the person is himself, Drake himself. When has he ever really been one that's of the culture?
I think he always reached back out to young talent. Like we think about Migos with Versace. Maybe he was trying to take some of the thunder that he saw coming up, but he always reached back into the culture.
God, a facade is a facade. At the end of the day, bro, that's just facade shit.
I mean, he pays attention at the end of the day. He pays attention to what's going on.
Okay, just because you pay attention.
He knows what's bubbling up.
Okay, but dude, you know what that's equivalent to? That's like if somebody looks outside the basketball court and just sees the basketball court and then comes on to play. Do you think they could really actually play?
Say that again?
I said that somebody, look, just follow what I'm saying. Somebody's looking outside, looking in on the court, right? They see cats is playing and all that, but then they feel they can come play, but then they can't play. In that regard, I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, first of all, Drake is skilled, so he can play.
But
he knows what talent is. I mean, he realizes, this is something that could work with me on the song,
right?
And it's young energy,
right?
And it'll rub off on me.
Right. But my thing is, once again, right?
Pause.
Wow, pause. Stupid.
I mean, it's Drake. Maybe it's real.
But understand where I'm coming from, right? I don't, I guess I'm saying it in my view versus what a perception of a lot of people's views, right? For me, I never considered him of culture. Yeah, he's talented, he's skilled and all that, but I never put the value into him like, yeah, you know what? Drake's going to be of the culture. He's going to do culture things.
I mean, when him and then J. Cole came in, it was like, yeah, nobody disregarded them as part of the culture, I don't think, right? Like, it was just like the new wave, a less aggressive wave, but it was a wave in the culture.
But I think Cole is more of the culture, even despite the apology or whatever.
Why, just because he's from Canada?
Huh? No, I don't think it's a Canada thing.
Or is it just that he got so big that people disregarded him? He became pop.
You could put that in a sense, but even earlier on, like cats didn't really fuck with him in the culture, in that regard, in that sense. You know what I'm saying? Like who we have the revere for like DMX. You have to revere for Jada. Like how you have to revere and like the vigor and like, this is Jada's culture. You get what I'm saying?
And he's not even in the top 50 of
the
Forbes list. So that's something we got to segue to.
All right, let's segue to that, my creatives. Hold on. Let's segue to that. We're going to go to it. Forbes.
It's 50, it's engagement bait, and we're falling for it.
Yo,
that's what it is.
That Forbes 50's greatest list, all-time list, Jesus, Mahalia Jackson of Christ.
So, out of everything, what sticks out to you the most?
On that list?
In terms of what's wrong with it? No, like the most.
I think we both touched on it. Future, where Future's
Future at 33 is crazy.
Where Future's at is ridiculous. There's no...
Future at 33?
There's no Fab.
Nicki Minaj is better than Tupac, Biggie, and Eminem on that list.
Rated high is crazy.
No Jadakiss, no Fabulous. Come on, man. It's a bad list,
but
man.
Melly,
Bad Bunny?
Wait, time out too. No,
time out.
That right there, definitely. That was bad.
You're saying that Bad Bunny is a better rapper than Jadakiss.
No, I'm not saying that.
It's called the top 50 rappers.
I didn't say it. Forbes said it.
Now, Reemo said it.
No, I didn't say it. Bullshit. Don't put me in
Put him in the camera.
Get the fuck out of here. Me say Bad Bunny.
Nuts. And then LL Cool J at 35 is crazy. I'm not even like I don't go back to LL Cool J music, me personally, but 35 is crazy for LL Cool J. He's a pioneer.
There was a lot of things bad on that list. And then there was somebody that was on there who I don't even know, was Rock Marciano, whatever his name is.
I don't even realize.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Where did you pluck this guy's name out?
I'm surprised they didn't have Lil Xan on there.
Dude, I'm surprised they didn't have what's the fucking...
But wait, break this down for me. Is Nicki... No, break this down for me. Is Nicki Minaj better than Tupac?
I'm just surprised he wasn't
seriously,
on there.
Remo, is Nicki Minaj, and I think she's great.
I'm surprised Tony the Tiger wasn't on there either.
Is Nicki Minaj, and I think she's great, better than Tupac, Eminem, and Biggie?
I told you about the caveat with that. Because...
There's no caveat.
There is a caveat.
She's
with that.
not better.
I'm not saying she's better, but there's a caveat with that because God forbid if you didn't put no female in that top 10, there'd have been fucking anarchy. That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact. You know Forbes don't want that smoke. Forbes don't want that
That's
smoke.
an interesting question. Is she even the greatest female rapper?
She's in the top 5, top 10.
I mean, Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, great rappers, right?
Yeah, but
She's more accomplished.
it's stupidly more accomplished.
Rihanna don't rap. Yeah.
Come on.
Lauryn Hill is up there.
Yeah, but
She's in the top 50 somewhere, right? And they're
yeah,
top 50.
she is in there. She was like in the 30s. But still, she was in the 30s.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. The Talib Kweli at 50 was crazy.
I mean, he's a great... Philly wasn't represented.
Philly wasn't represented.
No Meek Mill.
No Meek, no Beanie.
No Freeway.
No Freeway.
Is that the big three for Philly? Probably, right? Has to be.
Will Smith wasn't on there.
I mean, if you're putting Bad Bunny on there...
You might as well put Will Smith on there. Will Smith should have fucking been on there. I don't know how... Like, yo, let me...
West Philadelphia,
let me look in the camera for a minute. Forbes, everybody on Forbes must be drug tested, son.
That got to be the hook.
How, if you're going to put some bullshit criteria, the way you put it on that list, and you didn't put Will Smith on there, you got to be out your rabbit ass fucking mind. You got to get drug tested, son.
Pictures too.
Huh?
I was talking about.
Oh, yeah, you got to get drug tested, beloved. I'm sorry, you got to get drug tested, son. Wilson, like, because the criteria on the list was, what was it? It was critically acclaimed, innovation to the culture, whatever the fuck that means, whatever. Innovation to the culture, and album sales.
It's disrespectful to Future
Yo,
to be 33 because of the consistency he put in over the course of time. Always in the studio, always putting out music.
Of course.
And it's not like one of those guys who's consistent and is not in the forefront.
He's
He's consistent and in the forefront, and everybody is either these days a Lil Wayne or Future clone.
Yo,
in a lot of ways.
Feature king. Let's just call it
And
what
the
it is.
albums are fire. Like,
Feature king. This guy's feature king.
he really puts out music. Like, everybody knows him for the off the music stuff, but he really puts out music.
Forbes, I know you do it for the
bad.
I know
bad.
you do it for the finances. You do it for financial.
But they got us
stay away
talking
from
about
the
him, so
culture.
he did something right.
Stay away from the fucking culture. Do us all a favor.
What we segue into,
Stay
man.
away. Let's segue to next. All right. We're in your alley of
We
things.
got to talk about basketball now,
Yes,
man.
go. Is NBA trash?
No.
Too many threes taken. NBA is trash. What can be fixed?
Celtics fans aren't mad at it because when the Celtics took an analytic approach,
Oh God, here you go. with
they
the
won
fucking-
championships. They
Here you
stopped
go
taking
with
tough
the
twos.
fucking
They changed the
analytics.
shot profile. They changed the roster to guys that can knock down threes at a high level. And that's how you win basketball games.
Combo.
Now, it's not the team's fault. If you want to blame the league for the rules,
Combo.
fine.
Listen.
But the Celtics exploited the rules, and that's why they are the championship
All right,
team.
Greg.
But they did add Drew Holiday, and of course they added Derek White, but it's because of analytics they won.
All right. First off, let's change your name to Bitcoin Combo, okay? Listen, screw the analytics. Dude, even with the analytics, these dudes are still having a hard time scoring past 120, as many threes as they take.
So you gotta win.
I get
You
where
talking
you're
about the
coming-
Celtics specifically?
Yes.
Fuck, they won a championship.
I don't care. They should listen.
Look, wait, time out.
If you're taking
Can I ask you a question?
Good.
Does it look crazier now or when Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown were taking a whole bunch of tough twos dribbling in one spot? Or do you like the ball movement and three-point shooting of what the team is now? They look crazy before. They were playing against themselves.
They look crazy.
They look nuts taking all those tough twos.
It's just
Three
rough.
is worth more than two, Reemo.
I feel you, but it had rough circumstances. All right, you still face look the years before, right before they won the chip, right. Let's talk about the last 5 years.
Talk
for them,
to me.
right?
Now we're in my alleyway.
Now you're in your alleyway.
Hip hop is your alleyway. Now this is basketball.
Last 5 years, right? Last 5 years. Oh, last 6 years. Let's go like that, right? Let's put it in the last 6 years, right? You faced last year's of LeBron, right? In a sense, right? It was LeBron. I mean, you can't blame them. They couldn't get over the hope against LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what was it? 2 years ago, right? They lost to Steph Curry. They had pretty much the same team, minus Drew Holiday, right?
That's a fucking huge difference.
It's not a huge difference.
What?
It's not a huge difference,
Bro, Derek White and Drew Holiday are the reasons they won.
Derek White was still on that team.
They couldn't win shit before that team.
But Derek White was on that team.
Come on, man.
He was.
You know why they won championships. Derek White and Drew Holiday are the winners on that team.
Of course, but they still had Derek White.
Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are the talent, but the winners is Derek White and Drew Holiday. Those are the winners. And then when Porzingis is healthy, it's just a cheat code.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. So let's just guess something here, right? So let's say they don't win a chip this year, then what?
What do you mean, then what?
No, then what? If they don't win a chip, based on their
What's the exact question though?
No, the exact question I'm asking you is, right? Let's say that they still do their style, shooting abundance of threes for no fucking reason, right? And they don't win a chip, and they're not successful.
I'll tell you one thing.
Then
if
what?
Porzingis is healthy and Peyton Pritchard is playing like the sixth man of the year, they're not losing to anybody. They are not losing.
Okay.
They will not lose. If the Celtics team is healthy, they will not lose. Sorry, Knicks fans, not losing. No chance, not even a little bit. Now, the team that is best built to beat them is the Cleveland Cavaliers because they have dynamic guards and they have really good bigs. And they could kind of upstate a high major how it would be in the March Madness. Like, you see how like the low majors with like dynamic guards that could kind of beat a team that's better than them if they're bigger?
Right.
I could see that happening, but in a 7-game series, it's tough if you got Porzingis playing.
I'm just saying.
Wait, so let me ask you this. You think Celtics could lose if they're fully healthy?
I don't think.
Who could beat them, though? That's the question.
No, Cavaliers. But here's the thing, though. Even last year, right? If it wasn't for the injuries to it was injuries to Donovan Mitchell.
Well, Porzingis was injured basically the whole shit.
Okay.
Besides the time he stepped up.
Okay, right. But that was huge when they lost their key players. They lost the key players. Of course, the Celtics was going to get them, regardless, even with Porzingis or not. But let's see if both teams have full health. It's a possibility Cavaliers could upset that. It's a possibility. The way the Cavs are playing this year, it's a possibility.
I like their chances better than anybody else in the East. I'll give you that.
Okay.
I just think, there's a chance Porzingis won't be healthy, and then I think the Cavs have a chance. Fully healthy Celtics, though? I don't know, man.
All right, let's go to the next, yo. This thing you've been constantly going about, which is freaking crazy to me. This thing you feel about
Is
Jokic.
it that crazy?
What you feel about Jokic?
Look, man, I watched him. Listen, man.
Jokic, yo.
Listen, man.
Again.
Combo was in Paris this summer, all right?
All right.
Shouts to Paris. Great place.
All right.
Especially during the Olympics.
You had a hell of a year.
I had a hell of a summer.
You had a hell of a summer. You had a hell of a year, hell of a summer, son.
Big summer.
Big summer.
7 straight summers. Nobody did it quite like I did it. Who said it?
All right.
Who said that?
Hope.
That's right. Anyway, when I watch Jokic play, I can honestly say with my 2 eyes, I have never seen a basketball player better than Jokic. My dad took me to watch Jordan drop 55 in the Garden.
Okay.
And there were easy tickets to get. You want to know why?
Why?
Because nobody knew he'd be there.
Okay.
Remember? He said, I'm coming back out of nowhere. Both tickets were easy to get back then. So he went, I watched Jordan drop 55 in the Garden. When I watch Jokic play, the way he creates advantages when he doesn't even have the basketball is insane. Okay. Like even all the great players we love to talk about, Kobe, Jordan. Who else is in the mix? Who's some of the greatest players ever? LeBron. LeBron's a good one, Wolf.
Right.
Because when LeBron doesn't have the basketball, he's not creating advantages like Jokic does. And Jokic is an underrated defender. Very underrated. I see him switch out on Patty Mills, locking him down. And if we look at the metrics, I know you don't like to look at metrics.
Oh, God, Jesus Christ. All right,
he has some of the greatest seasons ever. Okay. Some of the greatest offensive seasons ever. Now, does his resume match up to Jordan's? Of course not. So we have to see what happens.
Okay.
But I'm just talking about as a basketball player, combo with his 2 eyes, has never seen a basketball player better than Nikola Jokic.
So who fears Jokic?
What'd you say?
Who fears Jokic?
Who fears him?
You got to put that into play. I feel you got to put that into play.
Oh, you going with the fear thing?
No, I'm just saying. Look, I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm asking you a question.
What does that even mean? Like basketball.
It's an aspect.
If you're a basketball,
it's an aspect.
Listen, if you're a basketball player that went through the ranks of basketball and you fear another basketball player, you look crazy.
Okay, but I'm just.
I know people used to fear Jordan, and them talking about it, they look crazy to me. I don't fear any basketball. They can't shoot me and kill me. Why would I fear them?
No,
they could score a basket on me.
But I'm asking you. I'm just asking. I'm asking. I'm just asking as an aspect.
I mean, he puts the defense at a giant conundrum, so I'm sure coaches fear him playing against him.
Okay.
You can't double him.
Okay.
What could you do against him?
Okay.
He does everything. He has no weaknesses. He redefined the position. He has the greatest offensive seasons of all time.
So did Jordan have weaknesses?
Jordan, he had no weaknesses. I can't say Jordan had weaknesses. He wasn't the passer Jokic was.
That's probably
He's way more athletic than Jokic was, obviously.
No, of course. I mean, I'm not going to compare.
They're very different.
I feel this. I feel Jokic is revolutionary for what he's doing at his position, even though the league is trying to make it a positionless league or whatever. But as a center, for what he does ability-wise as a center, is epic. It's out of this world. It's all world. But I feel the reason why the energy is starting to become more and more, okay, you're naming certain players that are better than Jordan, is because as time goes on,
we forget about Jordan.
You're starting to forget more about Jordan, right? Now, don't get me wrong. Jokic is all world. But we're talking about Michael Jeffrey fucking Jordan, son. And I'm not even a Jordan. Listen, and I'm not even a Jordan fan. Yes, I got Jordans on today.
Nah, sneakers are fire. We both do.
Yeah, we both got Jordans on. You know what I'm saying?
Those are fire, by the way.
Oh, yeah. You know, Paris Grays, Paris Gray 4s. You know what I'm saying? But
what size? You 13? Can I get those, Reemo?
Possibly. We'll see.
You 13 or no?
No, I'm 13.
I'm taking those for my next pod.
What are you taking? This guy's
We got to switch.
He's with us, coach. I don't know what he's talking about. But real talk. But we're talking about Michael Jeffrey Jordan here, son. You get what I'm saying? There's so many things in the game this man has done.
He's great.
Per se. When somebody
says he's a GOAT, I'm not mad at them.
No, right. It's hard for me, right, to just automatically, because of somebody's resume for what they're just being revolutionary with, to just go, you know what, screw Mike, he gets it over Mike. And it's like, dog. How did you just get it over Mike?
You don't, easy? Because he got the 6 for 6.
I'm not. I don't. No rings. That's another topic we got to talk about.
Yeah.
F the rings.
Just like eye test.
I'm just sick of rings. I'm just straight eye test, bro.
Straight eye test. LeBron. Straight eye test. LeBron is better than Michael Jordan. Straight eye test.
Really?
Hell yeah. Better passer. Better rebounder. Bigger, stronger, faster.
So I'll tell you what years for me I feel LeBron was better than Mike. I'll say Miami LeBron.
How about these years at 40? He's better than Mike at 40. It's not even close.
I don't count those fucking Wizard years, yo.
Well, what the fuck? LeBron's damn near that age right now.
I understand, but he's a fucking anomaly.
Okay, that should help his case to be the greatest.
No, but because he's a fucking anomaly?
Who do you think is the greatest besides Combo?
God's crazy. But as far as GOAT.
Who's the GOAT of the NBA?
All time?
That's how we could exclude Combo. Just make it NBA. It's the only way we could do it.
Yeah, that is the only way we could do it. But I gotta go Mike. You gotta go Mike of all time.
But who's actually a better basketball player?
Between Mike and LeBron or Mike and Jokic?
All three of them.
Mike gets the edge, bro.
Every generation gets better, remember that.
Yes, Mike gets the edge.
From eye test.
Straight eye test.
I don't know. I watched Mike and Jokic play up close.
Okay.
Jokic is a better basketball player.
Okay, put it like this. When you got a guy like Larry fucking Bird, and
Larry Bird's great.
And you know the legend of Larry Bird. You know how Larry was. Larry would talk shit to the players, cook them.
Larry might be better than all those guys.
Cook them, everything, right? But when he talks about, but he's like, yo, that man Mike, when he came to us, I ain't gonna lie. He's like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I was leaving him alone. And I'm not saying he was fair, but he was just on some like, yo, this rookie's coming here to Boston Garden.
Yeah, that was crazy.
hitting cats.
That's why I'm not mad.
Hitting cats with the double through the leg.
Yeah, Larry Bird
Jump
said
shots,
he was
dunks.
God disguised as Michael Jordan. Larry Bird said that. I wouldn't call any other man God, me personally, but that's what Larry Bird said.
Yeah, that does go crazy. But I'm just saying. It does go crazy, but I'm just saying.
Even though we all have God within us.
No, of course.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying. It's hard. Like, and I get it. Because as time goes on, even the next 10 years, right? Next 10 years, we might even care about Mike.
I'm not mad at LeBron at the GOAT, Jordan is the GOAT, and I think Jokic could get in that conversation eventually. But let's segue.
All right. You sure? Because you still
You got a lot of shit off there. I mean, I don't.
All right. So about players, I want to talk about this one. Players in the rings, right? Do we feel?
Yeah, I just feel like we put too much stock into championships. Like, because is Robert Horry the greatest ever?
Fuck no.
I'm just saying, like,
fuck no.
And that's why we can't put Jokic in these conversations because he only has one. He's about to win 4 out of 5 MVPs. You know what I mean?
Right. No. And that's what I'm saying about that. I'm saying as far as like, okay, for me, I'm just saying for me, I don't know about everybody else, but for me, right, when it comes to measuring greatness of players, I'm big on longevity, I'm big on consistency, and I'm big on how much you made an impact into the game. You get what I'm saying? In that regard. You know what I'm saying? And then even eye test. How dominating you were on the court. Not to say that Jokic doesn't fit those criteria, but then again, when it's comparing to others, like, but going, if you go him,
like, let me tell you this: Reggie, Karl Malone, Charles, they all get tremendously underrated because they never won a chip. They just a lot of them did.
This is cornball shit.
Reggie, first of all, they ran into Michael Jordan, which is part of it. But some people just don't have the team to win. And I understand some people saying that the greats can manipulate the game in a way to help themselves win. But MJ always had Scottie. Scottie is one of the most underrated players ever.
Yeah, the system. I think that's the key thing.
Yeah,
a lot of the players that didn't win a ring.
Well, Reggie was a system for just him flying around screens.
What type of system was that? Was that one?
That was him coming off screens. Everything. His gravity.
Was that 1-4 Texas?
His gravity was everything.
That Texas?
His gravity. That was the system. Like him just running around screens. I mean, he had Mark Jackson, Chris Muller, and him. He had a chance, but I just feel like guys like that are underrated because they never won a championship. I feel like we put too much stock into individual accolades. Sorry, we put too much stock into team accolades when we're comparing individual players. Me personally.
No, correct.
Yeah,
I strongly feel that way. I mean, like I said, it depends on your criteria.
Like if Michael Jordan had the current Wizards, he's not winning anything.
Oh yeah, no, of course not. I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. That's not really count. But even though he had solid numbers on those Wizard teams, but for me, I just don't count it. I don't count it, and it's not to say because well, the adversity he couldn't do and get them in the playoff. Fuck all that.
Did
shit.
James Harden really have a team that could win a championship in his prime?
Yes. The team that shot fucking
they ran into the Warriors.
The team that shot 3 for fucking 30 in 3-pointers. Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe if they didn't fucking
like he's a better basketball player than Clay, and Clay got the championship, right?
Yeah, but Clay has a system.
No, but is Clay? You think Clay will be ranked above James? No way, right?
As far as when their careers are all said and done, that's a hard sell.
Like people are putting Drew Holiday above Dame.
Get the fuck out of it. That's
dumb. People are doing that.
That's dumb.
Because of championship.
That's dumb. That's dumb.
I agree, but some people would say
good and well. That is something. Not I'm saying for you, but whomever is on high level drugs, okay, at that point to mention.
But that's what I'm saying.
That Drew Holiday is better than Dame
They're
Lillard.
putting too much stock into championships.
That's bad.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, then fucking Kevin Willis is better than fucking Patrick Ewing.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm just sorry, son. I can't do it.
Robert Horry's better than Dame too.
You got it.
Yeah.
Yo, no. We're not doing that, son. All right. We're going to go with, since we did talk about LeBron, LBJ, let's segue into it. Does LeBron's longevity make him the GOAT?
Yeah, I think Jordan's peak was higher, but LeBron's the GOAT because of the consistency of greatness over the course of time. Like just a string of triple doubles this year, one example of it. And that's the thing, like just because Jordan has more championships, we have to put longevity into the equation as well.
Well, true, but I think I think for LeBron, I think the advantage was the advancement of like sports medicine. I think that's key. I think that's hugely key.
But he actually put more time into it than probably Jordan did. Like Jordan was really outside, like
He was wild,
like drinking cigars, gambling,
wild outside.
bro. Like, and to his credit, he was still cooking at 40, right? So I mean, it didn't even matter.
The man averaged like I think like
But-
22, 23 points.
Nobody put the amount of effort that LeBron did, from my understanding. Obviously, I'm not in the weight room with everybody, but it feels like, you know, he put in more effort than maybe some of the other greats, and that's what leads to his own longevity, you know? And I think you got to give him credit for that. And I think that's why he's been great for so long. He just dropped 29 in a blowout loss to Miami by 41. He was on a slump, but, you know, he's still like at times playing like a top 5 NBA player at the age of 40. Right. Like Jordan was just like a sideshow at that point, even though he was cooking, like he had his nights, but he wasn't LeBron at that age.
Yeah, but he's an anomaly.
They're both anomalies.
In what sense?
I mean, LeBron is just a ridiculous combination of size, athleticism, feel for the game, killer instinct, even though he doesn't get credit for it. And MJ is just something we never seen before. He changed the whole NBA.
So let's put it like this. We talk about the 41-point loss, right? Let's bring up about that against Miami, that game was utterly, disgustingly horrible, right? If Lakers do not get to, let's say, second round.
You're not drinking this, right?
No, I am. Hold on, brother. Go ahead, take one. Let's say Lakers don't get to WCF, right? Western
Come on,
Conference
he's
Finals.
40 though. It's over.
Western Conference Finals. Should he finally just say, yo, call it kaputs?
Nah, he wants to play with Bryce, so it's up to
Doesn't
him.
matter. I wouldn't.
He wants to play with Bryce.
I mean,
man.
play with Bryce. Play with who?
He's still good enough to be in the NBA.
I don't know.
More than
son.
good enough.
I think
It's an all-star.
I think you should hang it up. That's just me. I think you should hang it up. Because the longer you play, it's like the longer there's going to be more questions of your legacy and greatness of your legacy.
He was trying to get buckets at garbage time yesterday.
That doesn't matter. But look at that. That right there is even horrible. That right there is even horrible. You're trying to get
Trying to
more.
get his rhythm back.
Why? Because you beat Kyle Korver.
But
and
wait a
3
second. Chris
points?
Paul's still going hard with the Spurs. They're playing good. Why don't we criticize him?
No, we can't criticize
We
him.
shouldn't criticize him because he still wants to play.
No, he got to go.
For a guy that's 6'1" and can still hold up defensively in the modern
I
NBA,
feel you, but listen, man.
he's a great.
Listen, man. It's just not his time. Great point guard. Great point guard.
So you think he should retire now?
Yeah, man. Because I don't want it. Because the thing with him, I don't want it to be his value of what he was.
But how about what he
or
brings
what
to
he
that?
is to
how about
the
what
crease?
he brings to that locker room? There's a lot of value in
No,
that.
of course, but in the same token, though, man.
He's a player coach.
Yeah, but in the same token, though, man. Like Chris Paul is an anomaly of a point guard, son. You know what I mean?
He is.
And yeah, he is in a sense, man. It's like his skill set, what he's done. You know what I'm saying? How he does it, how he dissects the floor, and still shoots at a high clip. You know what I'm saying? It's just for certain players like him, for me, as a fan of the sport. I just don't.
But he has impact on winning till this day. So if he wants to play basketball and has the passion to play basketball, he should play basketball. He's not hurting the team. He's only helping the team.
Listen, put it like this.
And also, he's one of the greatest lob passers. Wemby's one of the greatest lob threats we've ever seen. Even this young, we could say that because he's 7'6" and athletic and agile and fluid.
Right.
So it's just the perfect fit. I don't know. I think like he still brings value to that Spurs team, and I think what the Spurs did was similar to what the Rockets did with bringing in Dylan Brooks and Fred. I think that's what the Spurs now did with Harrison Barnes and CP3, and I think it's really working out. And I'm not just saying that now. I've been saying that for a while.
Right. I don't know, man. I just it's kind of like this, right? And I'm gonna take it to a different sport. It's like with Derek Jeter, right? Despite Derek Jeter was accomplished, right? But even thank God he won on his last game and he was out of here. But Jesus Christ, if he didn't, I'm like, yo, bro, he really should have been left since after when he got the ring in 09. When he got the ring in 09, that's it. But then he still continued and played another like year or
Hey,
two.
man, it's hard to let it go.
Tough.
We see our guy Mark Dolman. Come on, man.
Yo, Yo, so why are you doing that? Yeah, happy birthday to Mark, man, by the way, man.
Today?
His birthday, yeah, I saw it on
I gotta call him. Today?
Yeah, well, people, like,
Word?
I think it was this week. I saw it on the book.
Oh, I'm gonna call him.
Yeah, you better.
That's why he was calling me.
Oh, you won multiple chips with him. Like, Jesus.
Yeah.
I think you should.
Oh my God. What we segue into, man?
Yeah, segue.
Mark Dolman's a good segue.
Our beloved Knicks. Let's go. On the Knicks title contenders.
No.
Okay. Based on?
They're not good enough defensively.
Jesus Christ.
They need Mikal Bridges to step up, and then maybe there's a chance. Because with Julius not there anymore, they need another initiator, another go-to guy, another guy that they could draw a double outside of Jalen Brunson, who's going to get pressed full court by Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Because this is all about beating the Celtics.
Sure.
And with this current team, they are not beating the Celtics. Now, there's two guys who they should look to acquire.
Cool.
Robert Griffin III and Lonnie Walker, who's overseas and has a buyout. Because they fit Tibbs' style of defense. And I think those are the two guys they need to acquire. And yes, they're playing better, but can they beat the Celtics in a 7-game series? Because that's all it comes down to. Like, the Knicks should aim for that, and then everything else will take care of itself.
All right. I will say this. I feel...
How do you feel about that?
No, that's a great take. That's a great...
I only give great takes. I am combo.
Yo, I'm just saying, for me, I mean, I'm still optimistic. I don't think they're definitely not going to get a title.
What are they, the third best team in the East?
Yeah, I don't think they're
Cavs, Cleveland.
I don't think they're going to get a title this year. But I like the
synergy,
progress and the synergy that they're going forward with. I think we're about maybe one or two pieces away. I think that trade, I think they could have did a better trade with that. You could have switched a couple of other players in that trade. I mean, yes, Julius was going to be the main caveat of that, but I feel DiVincenzo should have stayed and possibly could have put in not Bridges.
Yeah, but what if?
McBride,
let me ask you a question. You see how the way Cat's playing. What if Minnesota was like, we're not doing this without DiVincenzo? Yeah, what do you say? Like,
I know.
I mean,
but then
Cat is a great fit. He just doesn't fit.
I think he's playing.
He just doesn't. He's a great fit offensively. He just doesn't fit Tibbs' style of play defensively.
Yeah, but then,
it's all. You know what else comes down to Mitch?
Yeah.
If Mitch is healthy and Mikal could step up, they could give the Celtics a run.
But I want to ask you. So, I was reading this possible trade deadline. Possible aims is Kessler from Utah.
That's a good one.
Walker Kessler, which I would like.
It's a good one. But Danny Ainge don't play around.
And then this dude from Washington, Valanciunas.
It's a good one. I like Valanciunas.
Because at least
Valanciunas don't change you defensively though. I like him offensively.
No,
he's kind of like the iHeart offensively.
Yeah, but I feel this though. I feel
he's a less athletic iHeart.
I feel it would make things slightly easier for Cat, in a way. Because I just don't think Cat likes playing the center.
He's doing good at it on the offensive side.
He's all right.
He's cooking.
He's cooking. He's all right.
He's playing better than he did with Minnesota,
which is true.
Yeah,
but I feel because the
Knicks fans like him,
huh?
Knicks fans seem to like him.
Oh no, he's solid. No, I feel he's solid, but I just feel like, where maybe next year.
He got weird movements.
Huh?
He got like weird movements on the court.
Because you got to remember he was a guard, so any guard that grew up into a big. They're not gonna do big man things.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just saying they're just not gonna do big man things. And then also too with us, the bench is not as strong. And Tibbs still does that stupid ass fucking trap, which is oh God, I hate that trap. That's the one thing with the Knicks that cringes me when we do that stupid trap versus just playing straight man to man. You don't think so?
I mean, I think it puts you at a disadvantage if you have a guy that can make plays, right? Because then you're playing 4-on-3. So it just depends on who you're playing against.
I don't know, man. I feel like the Knicks are better defensively when they play man to man.
Okay.
It's just straight man to man. All right,
you like 90s basketball.
No, hey, listen, I mean, I get it, but it's like we don't have great perimeter players to do that type of trap. In order to do that trap that Tibbs does, you have to have great perimeter players on defense. I don't think we have great perimeter players.
I mean, we have good wings.
We have solid.
No, defensively, we should be great with OG, Mikal, even Campaign coming off the bench.
True, but the thing is again, because
Josh Hart.
yeah, but the thing is,
Josh Hart's been playing great.
he has been. But the thing is again, right? Even when the ball gets moved, we always do in that trap. We always stay too much on the side we think the ball's gonna go. And then we get screwed on the back end, and then here comes another person on the last pass, hits a three. Oh, well, no. Well, get it back. Boom. Another three. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, for me, I'm so optimistic about the Knicks, but I don't think championship. I don't think we're a title contender team.
It's over.
Don't get me, I think we got a good chance to go ECF.
It's over, Hova.
No, it is. But I think we got a good chance to go ECF. I'll take ECF.
Okay.
Over second round. I'll take ECF.
What do we got?
All right, let's go. What's next on the list? Yes. Let's talk about this nonsense. Will the new NBA All-Star 4 teams format be a game changer?
I mean, they had to do something because I was actually in Indianapolis when they had that All-Star game, and dudes definitely weren't playing hard outside of Dame Lillard, Tyrese Halliburton, and Cat. Cat was going super hard in that All-Star game. Yo, he was playing.
For the skills.
No, I'm talking about, bro, in the game, he was going hard. Like it was a finals game. Like, you don't even play this hard in the playoffs, Cat. But anyway, I think it's good because you have to change something up. And we all know, like, pickup basketball, it's good energy, point game. They did it with the Elam ending a few years back and it worked pretty well.
Right.
With the target score. So you got to change something because those dudes weren't playing hard. Larry Bird gave him a pep talk before the game. That didn't work. So, look, man, when they changed this, when they added the midseason tournament, everybody was upset. Like, what is this? What's going on? The players didn't know what it was, but it turned out to be good. Like, it got teams going in the regular season. But now,
yeah, but now somewhat of an incentive.
Now Adam Silver is coming up with a new change, and everybody's upset because nostalgia, bro. We're not used to it, but we have to see how it goes, and we had to change something.
Yeah, but here's the thing, no combo.
Like, everybody's complaining about the threes, but nobody has solutions. It's the same thing with the All-Star game. Everybody's complaining about the All-Star game, but nobody has solutions. The NBA comes up with a solution, and then everybody's upset.
All right, but here's the thing. I think I get why people are upset. People are upset because the players themselves just want a fucking break. It is what it is.
That's a fact.
They just want a break.
That's
okay, cool. Now you want to add on to something already with players that don't give a damn and just want a break.
You know what I would say to my son?
What are you gonna say?
Oh, poor babe.
Oh, stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
That's what I would say to my son.
It's not about
ratio.
That. Listen, it's not about that. Listen, in order to get greatness out of All-Star games, right?
Hi, Horatio.
Yeah, shout out Horatio. You heard? Shout out to Combo's son. You know what I mean? Listen, the best way to get it is to put incentives in. Key example of the sport, baseball. Because what did baseball do? Winner of the All-Star game.
What kind of incentive? Because money might not be a big issue.
No. Winner of the All-Star game. Their conference doesn't matter. National League, American League doesn't matter. Whoever wins, that team, if they get to the World Series, you get home court advantage. That's an incentive.
I'm not mad at that. I think so that's saying they shouldn't have changed it to the 4-team thing. They should have changed it to the
They should keep it the format that it is.
East-West or pick
up?
Yeah,
East-West.
Okay.
And then increase the incentives.
It's not bad.
If you increase the incentives, then at least we'll get maybe here's mediocre level.
They also could try this and get to that the year after. You don't have to stick with this.
Yeah, I don't know.
You going to the Bay though? You pulling up to the Bay?
I'm gonna try.
But we could do some content, bro.
Yo,
we could do He's With Us out there.
All right, we'll pick and roll off you. If you could get us to get to the Bay, I'm there at All-Star Break.
Just book your flight. We'll do it.
All right,
we'll do a show out there.
I'm gonna hold you to it. We're gonna do it.
I like doing shows on the road.
Okay.
Road games are better than home games. Road games are better than home games.
That's a fact.
Because you could shut down the crowd. Like Trae Young's about to shut down the Knicks.
Yeah,
Reggie Miller 2.0.
Why are you mentioning him? You stop mentioning him. You're a diabolical Knicks fan. Why would you mention him?
I'm not a Knicks fan.
You're not? Nah. What fan are you? Don't tell me Boston.
No.
You're a basketball.
I'm unbiased.
Yep.
I'm unbiased. I do have a great relationship with Knicks Fan TV, so I like to see the Knicks do well for them. And my dad was a Knicks fan, so I guess I have some ties. But like, do I lose sleep if the Knicks lose?
Of course not. I know.
Hell fucking. I don't even care about none of these dudes, really. Like, I don't get emotional. Like, I just like, honestly, to me, it's like, I like talking and having conversations that entertain people, and basketball happens to be the vehicle, right?
Okay.
Like late night TV is the North Star for me, you know?
All right.
But anyway, we're on our road.
All right, wait, we're almost in the end. All right, last thing. All right.
Oh, actually, Angel Reese had a take right here, right? Or
yeah?
Right here about Lonzo.
Oh, shit.
It was in the, I think, Wolf, was it in the studio?
What was it? Oh, about Lonzo
it wasn't
and
even
her
her
brother.
take, really. It was actually Lonzo's take.
And a brother. Was that the clip?
Look, man, like, it's easy for Lonzo to say, because he's been in the league for this long, to tell Gelo to go overseas. But at the end of the day, Gelo is going to do what Gelo wants to do. And that's the way it should be, because he doesn't want to have any regrets when it's all said and done.
Listen.
He could always go overseas. Why not try and get in the league? Like, keep trying. Like, if that's what's in his heart, that's what Gelo should do. And that's how I feel about it.
Listen, the way I see it with him, honestly, is the man happy? That's what I'm feeling. Is the man happy himself?
Also, a lot of times people pick overseas over the G League is because it's a little more money. I don't know his financial situation, but it seems to be that the balls are okay. So if you want to pursue the league, why not?
But here's my thing though, right? And just like Gelo,
and I'm not pocket watching. I'm just saying, like,
but just like Gelo explained,
to be good.
I can see it from Gelo's stand. I can see it on Gelo's standpoint. He was like, "Yo, I did put the work in." You know what I mean? And
so because my brother don't feel like I should be in the league. Like, I'm not gonna go fucking over. You know what I mean? It's
right.
Like,
I don't know, man. I think for me, I'm just a big.
You got to do what you want to do in your career, so you have no regrets at the end of the day.
Right.
Because nobody's gonna remember the individual games or even how many points you scored.
Right.
You're gonna remember your decisions.
Right.
And what if he goes overseas and has a career, and then at the end of it is like, I should have stayed a little bit longer in the G League because I believe I had a chance. How's he gonna feel? And people think like the grass is always greener, like overseas is so great. Like,
I can't really talk per se about it because but I'm saying, but you would be the perfect person to talk about it because you experienced
why
that.
is overseas better than the G League for him? Because he'll make a little bit more money? Like, his resume ain't even crazy enough to make crazy money overseas. Why not just keep banging away at the G League if that's what he wants to do? Because that's the best vehicle to go to the league. Yes, you could go overseas and get back into the league, but if he wants to play in the NBA and that's his goal, and he wants to stay in the G League, why would you try to persuade him otherwise?
All right, so let me ask you, because you experienced overseas.
Yeah.
Is it leverage? Is it leverage over skill set, or is it skill set over leverage? And as far as like, just like you said, right? He doesn't have a thick enough resume to just easily just go overseas.
Yeah, like he's not getting like $1 million over there.
No, right.
Like, you know what I mean?
But this is what I'm saying. So that's what I'm asking you, because you played overseas. So I'm just asking you.
Actually, I don't know because of the name. It'll probably jack up the price a little bit, but go ahead though.
No, but that's what I mean by besides the name. Is it name and skill set, or is it name, leverage versus skill set?
So back in the day, I don't know how it is now. They didn't care about name at all. Things could be different now because of social media, but I don't think it's that different because EuroLeague takes a very traditional approach, and Europe in general, EuroLeague is the highest level. But back in the day, they didn't care about anything except where you played in college and how many points, assists, rebounds you averaged. What were your stats like where you played in college? They weren't even really evaluating talent. Okay. They were just saying, where did you play? What were your numbers? And we'll plug and play like that. You know? So have things changed now because of social media? Maybe. Maybe in traditional Europe, it's still like that. But maybe in China, you know, they'll give Ball a bag, you know, because he's a Ball brother, you know? So I don't know if it changed, but back in the day, all that mattered was what you did in college, what your numbers were like, and then we'll plug and play like that. They didn't even evaluate film like that. Like, yeah, we'll look at the film, but like, what did you do here? And then we'll place you like that.
All right, so give or take. Approximately, where do we feel within Gelo's range should he stop? I'm not wishing.
Until he feels like he should stop.
No, I'm not wishing that upon him. I'm just saying, in a logistic sense.
Until he feels like he should stop.
Okay.
Until it's in his heart.
Okay.
Like, what you believe will make it so. So if he feels like he got a chance to the league and he feels like he believes he should be in the league, he should keep going.
Okay.
And whatever he feels like is the best vehicle to get in the NBA, if that's his goal, he should just keep going with that.
I think
maybe overseas is not something he wants to pursue. Maybe that's not even in his heart.
no, true.
And do I think he's an NBA player, an NBA talent? Maybe not. I don't necessarily think that, but it depends on what he wants, not what Lonzo wants. Lonzo's not him. He's going to have to live with those decisions.
But do you feel from that interview or whatever, or from that conversation, do you feel Lonzo is more trying to control his narrative? Or
No,
is
he's
it
not
more,
trying to control
or,
his-
no, I'm just saying. Oh, wait, hold on. But,
Lonzo don't feel
or
he's
is he
good
trying to guide him.
Lonzo don't feel he's good enough for the NBA, from what I gather from that conversation.
Okay.
That don't fucking matter, though, because Lonzo's journey is not Gelo's journey.
But do you feel that Lonzo is qualified enough to make that kind of insight or give that kind of advice?
He probably has a good gist of things, but that doesn't mean that Gelo should change his path because Lonzo said that he feels like he should take the overseas path.
I don't know. I think for me, looking at that conversation, it's really hard to tell in a sense, because on one hand, you could look at something like this, right? On one hand, it's, hey, I just want to give my brother the best advice available, right?
Yeah, of
And on
course.
the other hand-
I think it comes from a good place. I don't think he's being evil,
Right.
but I just feel like,
All
you
right.
got to do what you want to do, man. Like, what if somebody told you, like, yo, you should take this podcast route, but that's not in your heart, and then you go do it, but then at the end of the day, you're gonna have regrets because you didn't take your own path.
Oh yeah, no, I think
Right?
Yeah, no, correct. I agree with you on that. But I just feel like for me, looking outside looking in, right? I don't want Gelo to not be happy with what he's gonna do.
Right. And
No, I'm just saying. No, yeah, I think we're both. I think we're both saying the same thing, but I'm saying it. We're on the same coin, but on different sides. Right. I just feel like I'm a big proponent about somebody trying to tell somebody or control somebody's narrative. I'm big on that. Like, I don't think nobody should control anybody's narrative. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
On any level. If one is going to do their path, all right, cool, they do their path.
yeah, it's like, it's easy for Angel Reese and Lonzo to say, yeah, just go overseas.
But I get why they're saying
they're
it.
in the league. Like,
I get why they're saying it.
they don't look at the NBA probably like how Gelo looks at it because he's never been there.
Right.
So they're seeing all the cons of it. He didn't even get to see that. Let him see that if he thinks he could get there, you know?
Because how old is Gelo? Gelo,
I think he's
26?
I think he's closer to 30 than he is 20.
27?
Yeah.
That's enough time.
Yeah.
I feel that's well enough time.
Bro, like, if money is an issue and you have to feed your family and then overseas is a vehicle for one player to do that, I don't know if that's Gelo's situation. I don't know. Maybe it is, but it don't seem like it is because he wants to stay on the G League path. You know, I could see that for certain people. Like let's push the dreams to the side because I want to feed my family and feed myself because it's more money in certain situations.
Right.
But I think Gelo should just do what Gelo wants to do.
Listen, man. Hey.
But I think it was a good convo. Anything else, or are we out of here?
Let's just wrap it up. I think
we got everything right.
No, we got it. But let's wrap it up with this one, son.
Okay.
Real talk. What's the deal for you, son, with breakfast, son? When it comes to breakfast, the meal of meals. Oh, what's the go-to? But what's the go-to for you?
For me, like, it's 3 eggs with avocado.
All right, cool,
or a combo
cool.
shake, but that's a throwback.
All right. For me, I ain't gonna hold you, son. I like scrambled egg with cheese.
Scrambled eggs is good. What kind of
sauces.
cheese?
Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese is good. I'm not mad at that.
But
is there any cheese you're mad at for the scrambled eggs? Like, nah, we can't do that.
American. I don't want that American shit.
Why? Because it's too high school?
Yeah, it's too high school.
High school, everybody who's American.
But let's.
You know what's crazy though? I recently just had yesterday a turkey and American sandwich. It was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts to Sal Chris in Astoria. They got some good sandwiches.
Mm.
So what kind of cheese you use with turkey though?
Not Swiss. He's got to be Swiss.
Can't be American. American's crazy.
Yeah. American's wild crazy.
Diabolical?
Nah, not diabolical.
Not like Future at 33 diabolical.
Yo, you still can't get over that.
Come on, that's crazy.
No, it is crazy. But I'll tell you what is crazy, right? Let's talk about this. Pancakes versus French toast. Now, I'm just going to keep it a buck here, right? I say fuck pancakes. Give me French toast.
But fuck pancakes is crazy, but I agree with you on the French
fuck
toast.
pancakes.
You just don't like pancakes.
I mean, at this age, I don't like pancakes no more. I think pancakes is like kiddish. It's like kid to like adolescence.
It's all dessert. It's all dessert.
You think pancakes is dessert?
Basically, it's just like cake.
Hey, there ain't no daggone dessert. Like, are you serious? You really think pancakes is dessert?
From a nutritional standpoint, yes.
Yo, you're nutritional and analytics.
I'm just telling you, bro.
But let me tell you something about pancakes.
That shit is like, and I don't mind having it. I don't have it often. I wish, like, it don't even cross my mind to fucking make some French toast in the morning. And I love French toast, but like,
listen,
bro,
I'd rather French toast.
About that shit.
No, I feel
I'm thinking about fucking combos court in the morning.
No, I feel you.
Fucking 3 eggs, avocado, and a combo shake.
Yeah, I feel you.
Fucking discipline, man.
Yeah, that's good job. Good for you. Proud for you, sir.
Wait, how often are you eating fucking pancakes though?
Never.
Or how
As
often
of late?
How often are you eating French toast?
French toast? I'll say like twice every other month.
It's not bad. I haven't had French toast in probably a year.
Okay.
I would though. I like it.
No. And you know what I feel about pancakes? I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna go all together with what we've been talking about.
What?
I feel pancakes is the Ben Simmons of breakfast, son.
Ben Simmons could actually help the Knicks.
No, get the fuck out of here. Help what?
Yeah.
He can't even help his own shadow. Help
really
what?
Really good, man. He's a really good basketball player.
Are you serious?
Excellent.
That's how you want to end this?
Good defender. Great passer. High IQ. Small ball 5 in the modern era.
What are you talking about? Early Phillies?
Watch somebody trade for him. It could be the Knicks.
Oh, stop. If we trade for him, we say we're going to get out
Ben Simmons isn't a good basketball player?
No.
He's a bad basketball player.
He's okay. Just like pancakes. Pancakes is okay. That's why I say pancakes is the Ben Simmons, okay, of fucking breakfast and food.
So you wouldn't trade Jericho Sims for Ben Simmons?
No.
You're wildin'.
No, I wouldn't.
Cut the TV off.
No. Yo, this guy's crazy. Yo, on that note,
Yeah.
Oh my God, on that note, that's it. We did what we could. Talked about the topics.
We did more than we could. We did great.
We did great. You know what I'm saying?
Shouts to Wolf. Shouts
to Wolf. Shouts to WTF Studios. You're gonna catch these clips and then off to it next month. You know what I mean? Catch our monthly series. He's with us. You know what I'm saying? Combo, Reemo. You know how this goes.
Peace.
We out of here.